Types of marriage. The idea of marriage has not evolved recently. It has been there in our general public since ages. We arrive in this world because of our guardians got hitched to one another. Marriage, otherwise called matrimony, is the socially perceived union between two people. It is a sort of relationship including common rights and obligations where two individuals are socially affirmed to build up a family. Presently, we might anticipate a broader idea of marriage. The sort of rational unions haunt all around the world could be different. Diverse social orders have faith in distinctive sort of religious practices for the social acknowledgement of a relationship. However, these days new types of marriages are coming up, which may be past our insight. Some may likewise appear to be abnormal to us, yet they are authorized in their nations, and individuals rehearse it with complete flexibility and freedom. Basic law marriage. This is otherwise called de facto or casual sort of marriage where two individuals are hitched to one another on an agreement premise. All things considered, it is really legitimized in numerous nations, and in spot where it has not yet been sanctioned, it is known as cohabitation. In spite of the fact that it may appear to be exceptionally advanced and westernized sort of idea, you will be amazed to realize that it is the one of the most seasoned type of marriages which is being practiced. Hypogeny and hypergeny. These two terms are opposite in meaning. However, we have altogether managed them since both focus on one viewpoint and their fundamental subject continues as before. Hypogeny is a sort of marriage practice in which a lady is hitched to a spouse of lower economic well-being, rank or age. Hypergeny, then again, is a finished the other way around situation where a lady is hitched to a group of higher economic well-being and is more perceived. It is for the most part performed in social orders with rituals of dowry where the lady's family pays a substantial total to match up to the groom's level. Also, it implies patriarchy and male strength in general public. Liberate and Sorrow. Liberate start from liber, which means spouse's sibling. It is fundamentally a specific sort of polygamy in which the man weds a dowager of his dead sibling. Its roots lie in the old Hebrew or Christian society order. Sororate then again implies a sort of marriage framework in which the widower weds one of his wife's sister. Also, due to barrenness and a few different variables, a sororate marriage is drilled in a couple of social orders. One of them is Maricopa Indians of Arizona. Polymory. Polymory can just be characterized as what we called bisexual in today's time, in spite of the fact that it has not been authorized any place but rather is still rehearsed in specific spots. Androgyny is only one type of polymory, which connotes that it is a wide term. It is a framework in which both men and ladies have more than one sex social accomplice. This is entirely mind-boggling sort of marriage practice, and it is not really acknowledged socially. Open marriage. This is again an exceptionally fascinating sort of marriage idea and is additionally lawfully horned. It permits extramarital undertakings for both the companions, and both have the choice of keeping up outside connections past the marriage terms. It can be uneven also, swinging the one sort of open marriage. Same-sex marriages. These days, same-sex marriages have been in spotlight on account of expanding number of gay and lesbian couples. It is monogamous, yet with individuals of the same sex. It is steadily being authorized in the greater part of the nations, including India, where individuals are permitted to wed somebody of the same sex. However, such sort of wedded couples cannot create kids as indicated by organic examples. Consequently, they pick adoption. After-death marriage, an exceptionally strange type of marriage which is authorized in nations like France, where a man is permitted to wed a man of the inverse sex even after his passes. Additionally, it is socially acknowledged because of different reasons. There comes the idea of sentimental quotient, where a man is so much in love with that he chooses to wed even after the passing of his or her love. However, the fascinating truth is that the book of scriptures likewise discusses this sort of marriage practice, which is known as marriage in paradise, as per scriptural terms. This is likewise one of the uncommon marriage sorts, however, is positively exceptional, where there is in some profound bond which join two individuals even after death.